Welcome back. Thanks for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. That way you can keep coming back over and over to hang with us and our fantastic creative guests in the arts and entertainment world. I'm Allison Ingraham, and we are in Smithville Flats, New York at the Book Peddler Summer Arts Festival, hosted by the Book Peddler and Philip Montalone. And right now we're hanging with artist Julye Bush. Thanks you so much for hanging with us.
Thank you. I've never been called artist Julye Bush before. That's kind of neat.
Oh, well, you are an artist. So tell us about your artwork. You've got a couple of beautiful paintings.
Yes. What it is it's an acrylic. It's called acrylic pour technique, and it doesn't require any talent as far as drawing. So it's perfect for me because I can't draw. And I'm a Pinterest addict. And I first saw information on Pinterest about it, and then I watched hundreds of YouTube videos. It's a very popular technique in Europe, England, Scotland, New Zealand. It's all over the world. And it's just a technique where you mix paint with a paint conditioner, and then it's silicone that you put in that creates kind of they call them cells. Okay, and when there's a number of different techniques you can use to apply the paint to your substrate. I started on canvas, but I also like doing tile and wood because they're very nice smooth surfaces. Canvas takes about 2 weeks to dry before you can put the varnish on. So I just brought a couple samples. One of my favorite color combinations is blue, purple, and green. And so this is one of my favorites. And then the thing I like about this technique is that you don't control it. The paint does what it does. Like, you can pick the colors, and you can manipulate in different ways, but like this isn't how it was supposed to turn out. But I love it. It's gorgeous. There's so many different colors. Not everyone really likes abstract art, but it's a form that I can do, and I really like it. It's very relaxing. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So, you explained how you did your work. What are some of your artistic inspirations?
Well, I mean, as far as art, Impressionists, you know, Renoir, Monet, the kind of classical French, and I suppose in a way what I like about those is that it's just the color and the light changes, and you can paint the same thing and it looks different. So that's kind of artistically what it is. I'm a huge fan of music, so I just listen to music when I do my painting.
That's so cool. Do you have an artistic background? Did you go to school?
No. When I was in school, I did a lot of music. I played the piano, the guitar, sing, things like that. Never really thought of it as a career. And it wasn't until about 2 years ago that I kind of started getting back into trying to do something artsy, and I found something that I can't screw up.
What has been a seminal experience for you doing your art?
I think the first time that I actually got it to look like other people make their paintings look. It was like, there was a point where I was really disappointed because I wasn't getting it to look exactly as other people did. And then there's a couple people who do videos on YouTube. One of them's Karen Goodrich, and I watch her a lot, and Rick Cheadle, I think his name is. And one thing that they pointed out is that each piece is unique. And so once I realized that it was unique, then I didn't feel like I had to copy anybody. So I felt much more comfortable.
Yes, yes. What's your favorite artwork that you've done?
I think this one, probably just because I got all the different cells of color. As far, the colors that are in here are all primary colors, so your red, blue, green, yellow. But when they combine, they create different colors. You see the greens and some of the purples. As far as the one I would hang, it would be this one because I find it very relaxing. I think this is definitely going in my office at work.
This reminds me of the ocean, actually. Yes.
Yeah.
And you texturize. Is it texturized?
No,
Not at all.
no.
It just looks it.
Paint that does that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And how you manipulate it around. At home I use a blow dryer. Some people use torches. I shouldn't be around a live flame. So I use a blow dryer, and here I'm actually using a straw to manipulate the paint around.
Favorite place to draw your artistic inspiration?
Cook Park in Greene, New York. We have a seasonal place there, and it's about 10 minutes away from our home. And we go during the week, we go on the weekends. It's the best place to relax and recharge.
Can people find you? Can they find your artwork? Is it out for purchase?
Not quite yet. I just published a Facebook page, and it's Just a Poor Girl Studio, and I only have the Facebook page up yet at this point. I don't really have a business. When Phil approached us about doing a table, my husband does the independent horror films, and he said, well, why don't you do some of your paintings? I'm like, I don't know if they're good enough. So this was an opportunity for me to kind of just show people what I do in a very comfortable environment. And people really like it. I sold one painting. I've had lots of people watch as I'm doing it, so it's been a great event. Phil did a great job putting it together.
Oh, that's so good. So what's coming up? Are you working on new stuff?
Yeah, actually, I'm just expanding the substrates that I use. I like the canvas, but it takes a long time to dry. So I like painting on glass and metal, wood, and I don't really pay full price for anything. So I go to a lot of thrift shops and garage sales, find frames or canvases or paper, things like that. So I like to do it on the frugal side.
Yes. Well, we hope to see more because you do beautiful work.
Thank you.
Do we have time for a game? Because we're going to leave it up to Julie what she wants to play. We have a couple games.
Okay.
We like to have fun on the show. We've got clickbait. Do you know what clickbait is?
No.
Clickbait is when you're on the internet and you click on a link and it takes you somewhere where you didn't expect.
Yes, okay.
Then we have Dirty Minds.
Okay.
And we have a new game that I saw on Rachel Ray, Rock, Paper, Scissors. Remember the kid when?
Oh, yeah.
And when we play Rock, Paper, Scissors, we do something silly that we got to draw to do.
Okay.
So what do you want to play?
Let's do the first one.
Clickbait?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll play clickbait. So clickbait, we put a twist on that. Our girls in Florida control the internet to pick silly, quirky questions that our viewers want to know.
Okay. Do you have any tattoos and how many? No, I do not. I have one designed that I was supposed to get when I turned 40, and then when I turned 50. I haven't gotten it yet. My daughter has lots of them. My husband has them. I just haven't been brave enough yet. So no, I don't have
It's not like getting a shot. It's really not. I have 5.
Oh, okay. So. Yeah, I have them designed. I have it designed. I know exactly what I want, and it has a lot of meaning, but I just haven't been brave enough. If you could have anyone locked in a room so you could torment them for a day, who would it be and what would you do? I don't think I should say.
Wouldn't be Doug, would it?
No, it would be, let's say, a national politician.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
He who should not be named. We'll do it that way.
What would you do? What's the torture?
I would just make him listen to me rant. If you could be trapped in any TV show for 1 week, which would that be? The 70s show.
Oh.
I grew up I'm a child of the 70s, so I would.
Me too.
They do lots of things that I didn't do that I wouldn't mind doing.
Absolutely. Well, guys, it's been So much fun hanging with Julie today. I'm Allison Ingham, but before we go, we would like to thank our partners at Famous Faces and Funnies, Off the Chain Radio with Yvonne Mason, Space Coast Comics, the Florida Book News, Wordfire Press, our great friends at Seminal Unique Magazine. These are the folks that share our videos all over the World Wide Web, and we hope you will too. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and let us know what you think of today's show and our guest. You can also check our guest links below. Remember to subscribe, log in, and stay tuned to see who we're hanging with next. Thank you so much, Julie.